Hi, welcome to our new CITL Hot Takes. My name is Angelica Fulcini Scruggs, and I'm joined with.
I'm Cheryl Lemke. I'm the evaluator for CITL. Delighted to be here today.
Thank you so much for joining us today. And I know we wanted to talk a little bit about our recent needs assessment. Is that correct?
That's right. That's right. We just finished it this spring. Most of you know that CITL's task is to serve as a national center that's federally funded to serve higher education faculty who are in teacher preparation programs. And our real focus, our secret sauce, is making sure that they are ready technologically to combine that with good pedagogy and get their students ready to enter the workforce and join K-12 students in a way that allows them to use technology effectively with special needs populations, as well as early intervention and other related services.
Such important information. And how were the results recently?
When we went out to survey our constituents, we had three major things that we were really looking for. One was we wanted to know if recent graduates who are coming out of those preparation programs are actually beginning their teaching as experienced with technology and able to actually accelerate and deepen the learning of students with special needs and early intervention students. And so one of the things we made sure of was that we had a number of K-12 constituents who answered our surveys, so we could get a sense of what's really going on in the K-12 field. The second one is we wanted to get a sense of how ready faculty and institutions of higher education are in their preparation programs in terms of their digital readiness. We wanted to make sure that they actually had the tools and they had the apps, but they also had an understanding of how pedagogy works with the technology so that they could integrate and actually redesign some of the learning that's going on in their preparation programs to make sure that those students in the colleges of education and other preparation programs were ready to hit the ground running when they got into those K-12 schools. And then the third one was the so what question. So we know kind of what's going on in K-12 and we know kind of how ready faculty and institutions are, but so now what should CITL really do in order to ratchet up and improve the capacity of those faculty to really make that happen in a more meaningful and substantive way?
Yeah, that last question, the so what question, is so important and necessary when trying to figure out the information we need at CITL.
Absolutely. So first of all, I just like to say that we did have 118 respondents. We were happy about that. It's certainly not an official representative sample, but we did have respondents from all those different areas that I talked about, from from professionals who are working in special education, who are working in early intervention and other related services. So we're very happy about that. We did have actually in the higher ed area, we had no surprise, we had about 50% of the respondents who were from the colleges of education. So in this short take, what I'd like to do, this hot take, what I'd like to do is to really address just that first research question of what's going on in the field. Where are we with K-12? And so we asked two really critical questions of our K-12 respondents. How ready are new teachers who are just joining the workforce and coming out of those preparation programs? How ready are they to use technology well with students with special needs? And we asked it about two different groups of teachers. One was just general education teachers, because we all know that there's so many immersion programs and that general education teachers oftentimes are working very closely on a daily basis with students with special needs. And then we also asked it of those teachers who are really working intensely with students with special needs. And our results are, first of all, we asked the question about how ready they are. And we were focusing on teachers who were new to the profession with 1 to 3 years of experience. And we found that it was hovering, the readiness was hovering right around the 25 to 33% of those who were there. And that's a huge gap in terms of what we could be using technology with those special needs students. So we asked questions like, are these teachers able to personalize and differentiate learning based on data that they're getting? And only about 31% of them were actually, 31% of our respondents said that they were actually ready to do that. Are they able to use technology well to provide instantaneous real-time feedback? Because we know we can almost double the learning if we get relevant feedback to these students in a timely manner. So, and only about 35% were ready to do that. And finally, we asked them, are they ready to empower students to use technology to communicate and collaborate? Because we again know that that's critical in this day and age, and that hovered right around a third or 33% as well. And then we also asked questions about those teachers who are prepared to teach directly in self-contained classrooms with students with special needs. And we asked questions like, are they ready to apply technology tools that advance UDL? And only about 34% were ready. We asked, are they ready to interpret and use assessment data to inform their instruction, which means that we put them on the path, we check responses, and then we alter and adjust our teaching based on what they're learning. And only about 38% were ready. 38% of the respondents said that these teachers were ready. We asked a third question about applying new and innovative uses of technology, like the assistive technologies, to their practices. And we got a response of about 39% said they were ready. And finally, the personalizing learning for their students, only about 42% of the respondents said that they were ready to do that. So we have a lot of work to do. It really established the basic need for CITL as a national center to help faculty in colleges of education.
Absolutely. Interesting results and lots of work that needs to come from these results. The numbers definitely push us in the right direction. So we will figure out ways that we can help our CITL community and influence them with technology preparation in any way we can. As always, you can go to our community to have conversations about these topics. You can also find our blogs and our research to practice briefs on our CITL website. And we'd love to hear from all of you that are watching, all of our viewers. So thank you so much for sharing all of this information with us, Cheryl.
Sure, and don't forget to watch the next 2 hot takes because we'll continue to report on the results.
Wonderful, thank you.